Hey everyone, what's up? This is Jordan with JJ Cruise. We're not going to do a big flashy intro today or ask you to subscribe to the channel. I look a little bit maybe run down, a little exhausted. If you don't know, we're on our river cruise. So we are on our Emerald Christmas Market cruise here in Germany, and it has been an amazing, amazing trip. We have loved every single day, and we can't wait to show you so much about this trip. We had actually planned to share and show a little bit more at this point in time, but as soon as we got here, we had a little bit of a tragedy happen. And I want to tell you about what happened and why it's been hard for me, very triggering for Jared. And you all are like our friends and family out there, so we always want to share these things. If you remember back in September, before our Symphony of the Seas group cruise in New York City, Jared's grandfather passed away the night before that group cruise. Here in Germany, the night before our Christmas cruise, I lost my grandfather. And this has been an incredibly challenging week for me, not only because I'm here halfway across the world from the rest of my family, I'm also here with my mom and dad, and this was my mom's father. So as you can imagine, her and I are together over here, which I'm very thankful to be with my mom, but we're not back home. And so it immediately just put a little bit of a heaviness on this week. My grandfather was a public servant most of his life. He was a foodie, very much like me. My aunt describes him in her Facebook post as a big personality, and that is exactly who he was. Him and my grandma gave me some of the best memories and moments growing up, and we lost her 10 years ago. So to know that the two of them are in heaven together, reunited, is definitely something that brings me a lot of peace. But there is still grief that exists, because when you love deep, you hurt deep. My grandpa was a patient with an LVAD, and if you don't know what that means, that is a partial artificial heart. He got that surgery actually in 2020. He was one of the oldest living people to be eligible to get an LVAD surgery, and it was very successful. And he lived the last 5 years with that LVAD, and towards the end there was a lot of complications, and he was just having quite a bit of pain, and there was a lot of suffering involved. So on one hand, we are very, very thankful that he is not suffering on any level anymore. On the other hand, we miss him greatly. This, as you can imagine, is not only hard for me, but also is hard for Jared, because he just lost his grandpa, who he was really close with. I loved my grandfather very much. And so watching us kind of go through those steps on a group cruise just a few months ago, and then here on this group cruise where we can't really get back home, it's just been an incredibly challenging week for both of us. All of that being said, we're so thankful to be with this group of people here in Germany. They're taking such good care of us. Our JJ crew has been a lifeline for us this week. And if you are here on this cruise with us, we are just so thankful that you're here with us. And even though I can't be back home, I am still able to have some peace and have some really good experiences here in Germany because of the people that we are with. If you are the praying type, if you could say a prayer for my family, for me and my mom here in Germany, I know that that would mean so much to her and we really appreciate it. I wanted to keep this short and sweet. I hope that you're having a great week. We're going to continue to experience a lot of amazing things here on our river cruise, and we're going to report this all back to you. So again, thank you so much for watching. Again, this is Jordan with JJ Cruise, and until next time, see ya. JJ.